Listen, I grew up in a small town too. Okay, I understand what it's like to move to a new city, especially when you're young. You want to go out and meet people and talk to girls, and it's normal. But you're not trying to accomplish something normal. So you're going to be held to a higher standard. You've got to understand that.
I do. And look, I feel like an idiot, all right? I'm not even a huge partier or anything like that. I just got sloppy.
What exactly happened?
Honestly, I forgot to set my alarm, and somehow I left my phone on silent.
Somehow?
Look, Mr. Kelly, I got sloppy. I'm owning that. But it's not gonna happen again.
Well, it can't happen again, but you already know that. What you may not understand is that mistakes do not define you. It's how you respond that defines you, and you have a chance to respond in a big way, starting with your next game.
We're playing the attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know anything about those guys?
I know everything about those guys. My job at the agency is to identify diamond-in-the-rough talent at a high school level. You are one such diamond. And Drexel Carrington, their small forward, is another.
Man, bro, we're still in high school and everybody's talking about this dude as if he's some street ball legend already.
He's from Brooklyn, so he's been hooping on playgrounds his entire life. But he's also the son of 2 investment bankers. So this kid's had every advantage imaginable. Private coaches, elite camps, you name it.
Not exactly one of us now, huh?
No, he's not. But he's not a phony either. The dude can hoop. An outstanding defender who is lights out from deep. An attack has a bunch of wings who can cut to the cup, then kick it out to him for 3.
Oh, kind of sounds like Desmond Bain.
That's a 99th percentile outcome for him, but yeah. And this is the kind of guy that you need to have a great game against if you want your comeback tour to be any kind of success.
I can do that. But somehow, I still feel like I'd messed things up.
Then let's fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Good evening, all. Glad you could join us. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. WCBL action is coming up with the Union Elite facing off against the attack from SAC.
Well, both teams have players on the 2KU 250 list. Harris for Union Elite and Drexel Carrington for attack from SAC. Here's hoping they both wow us with their best tonight.
And the backdrop to all of this, the Interstate 5 battle. It's Sacramento taking on LA.
And look, I don't care what level of basketball is being played. It's always important when it's Sacramento versus LA. There's too much history, too much bitterness between the cities on the basketball court to overlook.
I mean, here in LA, the scouts are always out for club play. But this game might be getting some special attention with some of the players on hand.
Mitchell with it, and it's Lund picking him up. And the lineup for the attack from SAC. Michael Pagan runs the point. He's joined by Edward Martinez in the backcourt. Drexel Carrington takes on the 3, and it's the brothers Ivory and Austin Lund forming the front line. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Now here's Lund, back to Pagan. Martinez try to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And the big name that scouts are wanting to check out is Drexel Carrington. But they'll keep their eyes open for any talent who shows out tonight.
And a lot can change as a player develops over their youth career. But first impressions, they mean so much at any level. I'm sure the scouts will have plenty to digest after this contest.
Well, you talk about a player perfect for a role in the NBA someday. Drexel Carrington is the ultimate 3-and-D type of player.
And that's not to sell him short as a player at all, really. Carrington, he's just so comfortable outside in the perimeter. And defensively, he is a force. And Lund, he's an absolute force inside. I mean, sometimes it doesn't matter what the defense tries to do.
From deep, it's MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
He's shouldering the offense here, and his team knows it can count on him to produce.
Outside Pagan. Pass to Lund. Back to Pagan. Just 5 on the clock. The fadeaway. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. And for so many of these kids playing, not only are they trying to grow their game, but they're still growing up.
Well, we all know it can be a long and a winding path to responsibility at times. But for the most part, these kids in the WCBL, they're focused and beyond their years in terms of maturity, mostly, you'd say.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. He's guarded closely. Beyond the arc. No good that time. And Union Elite has possession. From deep, it's MP. And Union Elite knocked down another three.
Starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, they're on a big run. This is the beginning of the end, I think.
Now Carrington. Bird defending. Martinez outside. Back to Carrington. Lund, covered by Robert.
Holy smokes, easy on the rim. Austin Lund bringing down the house.
Well, remember, guys, MP missed that game against Surf City. Apparently, that was for missing a morning practice, and the coach wasn't having it.
Look, the best thing that a young player like MP can do is use it as a chance to learn from his mistake. You can forget that these guys are still so young. And sometimes they need moments like these to understand what a coach expects of you.
Martinez outside. Pass to Carrington. Takes a three. MP grabs the miss.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And no doubt about it, folks, this is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. And one difference between club play and high school, the game moves a lot faster at this level.
Everyone on these teams has to make a commitment to pursuing basketball. Reactions and decisions need to be quick because these players eat, sleep, and breathe basketball. This concentrated amount of playing time is helping to increase their collective skill level at a much higher pace.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. It's good.
Oh, that's a strong finish by Pagan, and he got hit on his way up.
And Union Elite has possession. 11-point game. Connects it from downtown.
Oh, man, guys, they are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What's shooting?
Outside Pagan. Six to shoot. Pass to Carrington. The three-pointer is off the mark. And you look at guys like Carrington, a 3-and-D specialist, such a needed commodity in the modern NBA.
And that's because so many teams spread the floor. They need a perimeter defender. Look at any NBA roster. They'll always be able to use a guy who plays tough D and can stretch the floor.
Now Carrington. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Down low. Lund. And Lund slams it in.
There's a good-looking assist from the 3-and-D specialist Carrington. This team is so disciplined. No matter your best skill, everyone's expected to make the right passes for each other.
And it's MP missing. Right side, Martinez. And Harris pulls down the rebound.
I think that miss surprised everyone, especially the shooter.
Great open look there.
I like the decision-making there for Bird. Well done.
And it's Sachs ball. Trailing by 17. Pass to Carrington. Jake Bird with the defensive effort.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He really affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw off the shot there.
It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front. All of that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they certainly have pushed it.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Carrington, no good.
Throughout this period, he's really had a hard time scoring.
And sometimes you're not feeling it, but it could be an opportunity to maybe create something for someone else.
And there's the call on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group out there getting ready for Union Elite.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Pass to Mecca. Here's Cunningham. It's Mecca. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Didn't set up the screen properly on that one.
Yeah, need to have the...
Dominating first half of play so far, it hasn't been close. It's Union Elite leading by 17. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. And now we're back, bringing you the second half of this WCBL action between the attack from SAC and the Union Elite. And in the back of the mind, for many of these prospects, they're aware that this is a tryout of sorts for the WCBL All-Star team.
Well, to land a spot on that stacked roster, I mean, that's an incredible opportunity and a great way to get exposure to top programs. But again, it's not all about the stats. It's about outperforming the other star prospects and doing things that set you apart from the crowd.
Now MP, 27 points for him. And the 3 off target. Pass to Martinez. To the inside. Lund, that's good.
It's been a monster night for Austin Lund. With his physical tools, it's really tough to stop him once he gets rolling.
MP with the look. SAC grabs the miss.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
To the middle. Pagan. Excellent D there from Drew Robert. And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from 3. And with MP coming from a more rural town and Carrington coming from Brooklyn, they have almost completely opposite backgrounds, guys.
Goes to show that great talent and great players can come from anywhere. What Carrington and MP both have in common is a willingness to compete and a love for the game of basketball.
Shot clock at 5. From deep, it's Pagan. Tries again. And yep, it's good.
Making the save. One was right place, right time where his squad needed him to be to win the second chance look.
Bird on the wing. Back to MP. From the arc. And Union Elite knocks down another 3.
Their offense has been all about the long-range game.
Oh, obviously. You love the points, and you love how they stretch the defenders.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Carrington outside. Lund with the pick. Launches it. And Drexel Carrington with the triple. Well, his ability to defend and shoot, there is a lot to like about Drexel Carrington. No surprise he's ranked 112 on the 2K YouTube 50.
You look at how Carrington has grown the last few years, and his court vision has only seemed to grow with him. If he can continue this trend over the next few years, he could be one of the best in the class.
Now Carrington. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
I love that pace. Pushing the action, Carrington not just hanging out on the perimeter.
Finds Bird. Harris out on the wing. MP. And it's off from 3-point range. Outside Pagan. Lund. Down it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
Lund is attacking with confidence inside, making full use of his frame.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite. And Union Elite has possession. 22 was their biggest lead of the night. And here's MP on the outside. Sinks the tray.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Martinez. From 16 feet out. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
You have to hit that. You have to keep the defense honest.
Well, guys, we talked a lot about both of them coming into this match, but MP is having a much bigger impact so far in this one.
He is. He's been the more aggressive player so far. MP isn't waiting for chances to come to him. He's making things happen whenever he's involved in a play, and I like what I'm seeing from this kid.
Here's Hilton. Pass to Mecca. Here's Hilton. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance.
When a look is that good, you can't pass up a shot.
Back to MP. Launches a three. And Union Elite knocks down another three.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, I mean nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
Here's Cunningham. It's Mecca. Pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Now Lund. And Lund slams it in.
He's doing his best to carry them, but he can only do so much. Things would be different for them if he was getting just a little bit more help.
From deep, it's MP. And Robinson pulls it down. Floats one up. Scoop to the hoop and in.
Check out the soft touch. That's what you need for that shot.
Right side, it's Diaz. And here's MP on the outside. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Mecca. Three-pointer. MP grabs the miss. And Union Elite has possession. Leading by 12. And he banks in the layup.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And it's Sack's ball. They get a hand on it. And it's stolen by MP. Diaz. From deep, it's MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. And so here it's Sack. A 17-point game.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Here's Mecca, now covered by MP. Shot's good by Mecca.
Well, it wasn't exactly a textbook pick, but he still managed to score. Good concentration to get that finish.
Here's MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Here's Mecca. Pass to Lund. Here's Hilton. There's the three. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And here's MP. Gets the three to fall.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
And so here it's Sack. Here's Mecca. Carrington for three.
Really nice rebounding display. All game long, getting it done on the glass.
Yeah, they have totally dominated the glass. Huge advantage for the team in that category.
MP with the bucket.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Edward Martinez, Michael Pagan.
Substitution for Union Elite.
Martinez outside. On the wing, Carrington. Sack with another miss.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
And that one's good from MP.
They keep finding ways to pad their lead, and it just continues to grow.
All facets of their game are clicking. They look like a well-oiled machine out there.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. Martinez outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Clock at 6.
2 minutes.
Good work defensively by Mitch Mitchell. And there's the call on MP. That's his third foul so far.
Great defense on display. He anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line and take a shot for the team.
Outside, Lund. Kicks it to Pagan. Now Carrington. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Here's MP. Sack grabs the miss.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Now Lund. Now here's Lund. Can't connect from short range. Now MP. Fires for 3. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. Kicks it to Pagan. Carrington. Outside, Lund. And it's stolen by MP. Kolish. Now covered by Martinez. And MP throws it down.
That's a display of great defense turning into easy offense.
Yeah, what a nice string of events.
Hey, it's a little something for everybody.
Now Carrington. Inside. Lund. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
Back to MP. Jacks up a 3. Nails the three-pointer.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory.
Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball.
Pagan, bring the ball up the floor. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock at 6. Martinez outside. Over Diaz. Martinez can't get it to go. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Catch up in a second, all right?
MP. Hey. Great game, man. Hey, that's exactly what you need to do to get the scouts' attention.
Man, I didn't know you was gonna be here.
Are you kidding me? You're my client now. I show up for my clients. Plus, Dion said that if I didn't look out for you, he'd ban me from the gym, and I can't have that.
Really? That's why I love that guy.
Yeah, he's the greatest. Hey, listen, I got some news for you. I talked to my guy who knows things, and it's looking like you are a lock for the All-Star game. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Man, that's gonna be lit.
Yeah, man. It's great. Hey,
Yes.
but listen, every game is a chance to raise or lower your stock.
Right.
So do not take your foot off the gas.
Never that, Mr. Kelly.
That's right. All right, man. I'll see you later, MP. Keep grinding.
Hey, thank you.
Yes.
Hey, Devontae, what's good, bro?
What's up, MP?
Man, you know, it's crazy. I almost came this close to playing with the High Flyers.
Yeah, I heard. You messed up. You know how many easy buckets I could have given you?
Wow.
And I still can't figure out why a guy like you would want to run with a bunch of stuffy dudes like that.
Hey, yo, chill, bro. I'm glad things are going great for y'all, but things are going great for us, too. It was nothing personal, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you. I'm just saying that you made a mistake. I'm gonna show you out there in a minute, though. Make it real easy for you to understand.
No cap? That's how you feel, bro?
That's how I feel.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to our 2K presentation of the WCBL. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And tonight, it's the High Flyers going up against the Union Elite.
Well, MP brings the excitement for the Union Elite, and they have an efficient scorer in Harris as well. And High Flyers are led by the vivacious Devontae Mills.
And both of these teams have done plenty well so far in club play this year.
Yeah, and that's a testament to these guys. The rosters aren't overly loaded for either team, but the Stars have done a great job of leading the way for their respective sides. I expect both of them to be putting it all out on the floor tonight.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game, it's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And in there for the High Flyers, Devontae Mills and Jason Brock are the guards. Nathan O'Neill and Ben Gov are out on the wings, and it's Lee and Callahan holding down the middle. And looking at Union Elite's starting lineup tonight, they've got MP and Mitch Mitchell at the guard positions, with Jake Bird and Brandon Harris manning the forward slots, and Drew Robert rounding things out at center. Pass to Harris. Bird outside. He tries for three. The High Flyers grab the miss. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them, so at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Clock at 6. Go. Defended by Harris. Here's Brock outside. Well, a big name to look out for the High Flyers is Devontae Mills. Not only a great player, but he's magnetic as a personality.
If Mills doesn't make it to the NBA, I'm sure he'll be on TV one way or another. He's got that level of personality. But he's a great lead guard that serves as the engine for his High Flyers team.
Oh, impressive work by Callahan, drawing that foul. He has a good feel for how to put defenses in compromising situations.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Takes a 3. And it's MP missing. And here comes the break. Here's Mills. Misses the wing jumper. Out to the right wing. Back to MP. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Fires the 3. Nails the three-pointer.
He's got the game to rally his teammates, and he's an anchor for them offensively.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
And another miss by the High Flyers. Union Elite leading this one. Pass for Robert. MP. Again, MP missing.
He just flat out missed it. And this is a shot he can make.
Shoots the 3. And it's Mills missing. On the wing, it's MP. Now guarded by Mills.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Here's the High Flyers. Trailing by 10. And over the course of this WCBL season, We've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
And it's Brock missing. Past MP from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Union Elite able to retain possession here.
Substitution for the High Flyers. Omar El-Madawi.
From deep, it's MP. Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for the 5th time tonight. He's now 5 for 9.
Oh man, guys, they are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What's shooting?
Here's Myers. Back to Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Devontae Mills, typically he's the setup guy for his team. But look at this. It's actually working in his favor. You expect him to pass, and he goes and finds a creative score.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. And it's High Flyers with the ball. A 12-point contest. Here's Brown. MP grabs the miss. Left side, it's Diaz. From deep, it's MP. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
They've really built themselves an impressive lead in the opening minutes.
Yeah, solid defense paired with an aggressive offense. They just keep gaining ground.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Here's Brown. There's a screen with 4 to shoot. They get it back. Here's Dunn. Got a hand on it. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris. He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Here's Casey. Pass to Brown. Looking to end the run. Connects it from downtown.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Oh my, they're getting into it. We've got a duel shaping up here.
And that one's good from MP.
Stepping up to the challenge and returning fire from 3-point range.
Whoa, looks like we have a real battle from beyond the arc.
Here's Brown. Pass to Dunn. Bullock with the steal. MP inside. Drops in the layup for 2. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Here's Dunn. Pass over to Casey. Shot clock at 6. Dunn. Here's Brown. No good there with the triple. Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Unbelievable play. Very few point guards in the league can finish with that kind of authority.
Yeah, it changes the way you defend him, or you may end up in a poster shot.
And it brings a lot of excitement to his team, too. And it puts fear in the hearts of his opponents.
Here's Brown. Pass to Dunn. The 3 is up. The shot misses. It's been all Union Elite in this one. Here's MP. Myers pulls it in. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
We talk about working for good shots. That is a great example.
From deep, it's MP. Counted from distance.
The feed and the finish. Nice dish by Diaz.
Here's Brown. Pass over to Casey. Here's Dunn. Here's Brown. Covered by MP. Shot clock at 5. Shot falls by Casey.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Pass to Bullock. Return to MP. A three-pointer off the mark.
Even without the three ball falling for him, defense has to be better out there.
Yeah, there's no way he should be left that wide open.
So both teams making some changes here.
Substitution for Union Elite.
And it's stolen by MP. Jumps up. And MP throws it down.
That's a display of great defense turning into easy offense.
Yeah, what a nice string of events.
It's a little something for everybody.
Now here's Mills. He's covered closely. And a foul called on him. So we got a pretty lopsided affair through the first half. Union Elite ahead, running away with it. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the second half of this WCBL matchup featuring MP and the Union Elite going up against Devontae Mills and the High Flyers. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Gov outside. Back to Mills. Kicks it out to Brock. And the three off target. MP with it. Gov's there. Bird on the wing. MP. And again, a Union Elite knocked down the three.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
Now Brock. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Gov right side. Brock. 6 on the shot clock. The screen by Gov. And Jason Brock knocks down the triple.
The response tray from Brock showing some competitiveness.
Pass to Robert. Mitchell over Brock. And there's another one for the Union Elite.
They've been so efficient on offense here in the second half.
Yeah, and since the break, these two teams have completely different shooting charts.
Ball coming, ball coming. Come on, shoot.
Now here's Gov. Bird defending. Gov, no good.
Way to snatch it, MP.
Outside, Harris. From deep, it's MP. And Mills comes up with the board. Here's the High Flyers. Pass to Brock. Mills, now covered by MP. And without a doubt, MP has been taking it to the opposition. Mills just hasn't been able to keep up.
Feels like MP's throwing a little salt on the wound. First he doesn't pick the High Flyers, and then he comes out and dominates them like this. Ouch.
From deep, it's MP. Gets it to go from long range.
It's a one-man show, and the fans are glad they have tickets. Looks like he's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Mills has it. Pass to Dunn. Here's Casey. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite.
Union Elite ball.
Union Elite with the ball. Deflects the pass. And it's stolen by Dunn.
Come on, come on.
To the inside. Casey, no good. And Union Elite has possession. MP with the look. Dunn brings it down.
Maybe not the shot they were looking for, even though it was a clean look.
Pass to Myers. Mills. Now Casey. Diaz covering. And it's Diaz with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The High Flyers making a switch here. And it's High Flyers with the ball. Here's Almadawi. Diaz covering. Here's Casey. 6 to shoot. Here's Almadawi. Misses the 3. Outside Diaz. Gets the 3 to fall.
And Diaz, he's a confident shooter. When his feet are set, when he's in rhythm, he can be lethal.
Pass over to Casey. Inside. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's MP. And Mills comes up with the board. And now a whistle blown against MP. Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
Time call.
Here's the High Flyers. Gov, no good. MP outside. The 3. Pure from three-point range.
It's been a parade of threes from them ever since halftime.
Yeah, we know what they were talking about during the break. They've been dialed in from deep.
Now here's Mills. Pass to O'Neal. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's MP. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Now Mills launches a 3. Diaz grabs the miss.
Some of the shots that he's taken have been head scratchers. He's out there playing like he does a game of horse.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Mills has it, now guarded by MP. Back to Mills. Brock outside. Pass to Gov. And another miss by the High Flyers. 7-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's MP. The 3 buries it from three-point range.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
And here is Mills. So no problem for Union Elite as they get the win.
Well, the way MP played tonight, making an impact for this Union Elite team. You can tell the guys look to him for inspiration. Maybe I will too, because not to mention the offense, the defense, the effort. It was everything tonight.
You gotta like MP's chances to land on an NBA roster someday, Danny. And on the other side, Devontae Mills, he's also showing what he's got.
Yeah, you especially like his leadership and his unselfishness on the court. He couldn't quite make enough plays for the High Flyers to win, but scouts certainly know who he is.
And that about does it, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching. Man, that move I did like.
Yeah, good game out there, man.
Thanks.
People are talking.
Man, those guys were legit. I can see why Dion said they would have been a good fit for me.
Yeah, but I love how you didn't let up, even though you knew you made the All-Star team already.
Come on, I'm always 110.
Well, good. You're going to need to keep that same energy against the EYBL Select, because this is a huge opportunity to move up in the rankings for us. I can't stress that enough.
With all due respect, Mr. Kelly, I'm trying to be the MVP, so I know how important this game is.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now.
Listen,
You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely, dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice, McCall, and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. The EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Stars, future superstar Tyson Ice McCall has the keys to this offense, with Lack and Cologne on the wings, and Robinson and Perchumsey blocking down the paint. And representing the best of the best in the WCBL, the starting five begins with MP at the point. Devontae Mills will be the shooting guard. Carrington will keep their D busy on the wing, while Harris provides some punch at power forward, and a quiet assassin, Miles Thunderstone, is the anchor in the low post. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure gonna be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And McCall tickles the twine. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. Steady offense. The coaching staff loves seeing them with the rock.
Cologne on the outside. Lack. The three-pointer, no good. From deep, it's MP. Good. Carrington gets the assist.
How about that feed? Most young players do one or two things well, but Carrington, he can do a little bit of everything.
Now here's McCall. Defense right there. To the middle. Here's Perchumsey. And Perchumsey with the stuff.
The pass, the shot, all superb.
On the wing, it's MP. Defended by McCall. Hits the three-pointer. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Takes a three. Again, MP missing.
He fired with confidence from deep, just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Outside, McCall. Clock at 6. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
You can tell McCall is a skilled shooter. Even with the foul coming, he doesn't waver at all.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that.
And McCall tickles the twine.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
And here's MP on the outside. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. Cologne with it. Now guarded by MP. McCall right side. Pass to Lack. And the rebound hauled in by Carrington. The West with the lead. MP with the look. And the dunk by MP.
And no doubt about it, folks. This is exactly the way they wanted to start the game.
Well, they've been doing it on both ends, converting chances and challenging shooters.
And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players, this has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes, 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Now MP, 17 points so far.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
Here's Robinson. The shot, no good.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Both teams deciding to change it up. So it's the West now. From deep, it's MP. And Vlad Zermanenko pulls it down. Kicks it to McCall. Down low. Now Aslanoglu. Brandon Harris with some nice D. Going by Leftos. Now here's McCall. Blocked by Harris.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
And the West All-Stars making a change here. Here's Tombo. To the wing, right side. Johnson for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He misses his first shot. MP high post. Johnson on him. And here's MP on the outside. And the rebound goes to EYBL. Dermanenko with it. He's picked up by Chu. Offensive rebound. And Luan gets it to go.
You gotta be better on the glass. Second chance points can come back to haunt you.
Yeah, they need to show more effort when they're rebounding the rock because that's inexcusable.
Hits the trifecta.
He's looked very comfortable all game, and he's made the most of his chances.
And so it's the EYBL with it. Down by 15. Aslanoglu outside. They set the pick. Tombo inside. More on him. Joey Johnson misses again.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple. But they got away with it. It's the point throwing it down now.
We don't see that often, if ever, at the high school level.
It's just such a special talent. I mean, putting on a show.
And now Johnson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Back to Tombo. Dermanenko. Kicks it to Johnson. The three is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Vlad Dermanenko.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Outside, Tombo. Dermanenko. Back to Tombo.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Kicks it to Johnson. Out of bounds, it'll be WCBL ball.
I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way. He reacted way too late.
They've built on a very nice lead.
And no signs of slowing down either, as far as I can tell. Well, if you don't close out on him, he'll drill it from deep. No problem.
Now here's McCall, covered by MP. The tray. Black shot is off. MP right side. Outside Carrington. Back to MP. And the three off target. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. MP with the steal. And he's going for the alley-oop. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Cologne on the outside. Back to McCall. Pass to Cologne. And here's Lack, covered by Mills. McCall, no good. And here's the West All-Stars. A 19-point contest. And MP gets it to go.
They've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. One or two of those, that's all it takes to really get him going.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. Outside, Black. McCall. And it's blocked by Harris.
And I would guess they will hold for the last shot of the quarter.
That would be the safe bet, and most likely that's what Coach wants to see.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Cologne for three, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The West All-Stars out in front, running away with it, and will return right after this break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Now here's McCall. MP with the steal. And here they come. Carrington, that's good.
I love that. The instant that the steal was made, they were already going the other way.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Oh, it's so nice.
Now here's McCall. And he's got 6 points for him. And here's Lack for three. And there's the foul to go against Parchumsey. That is his first foul of the game. Stone outside. Mills from deep. And the West hits it again from deep.
Scoring well here at the midway point and starting to put some distance between them.
Right, they're just adding padding to that lead bit by bit. Offensively, they continue to roll.
And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Black with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. MP with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And MP throws it down.
Well, there's the hot hand, and then there's on fire. They're unstoppable right now.
I can see the flames of the fire. These individuals sometimes can put on runs like this, but an entire team, this is pretty rare.
Now here's Lack. Cologne for three. Rebounded by Stone.
And you can sense their frustration all the way from the booth. They feel the game slipping away.
Understandably so. They're on the wrong side of an impressive run.
Gets it to go from long range.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Hey, go over that.
Now here's Lack. McCall, pass to Cologne. Looking to end the drought. Rebounded by Stone. MP outside. Three-pointer. They get the board. Now Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Out to Cologne. Fires from deep. Knocks down the long J.
And hey, whatever works. He found himself in a good position to score, and he does just that.
Carrington outside. MP. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing, nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the three ball.
Now here's Lack. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's stolen by MP. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line.
For the West All-Stars, MP for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot. Ball never lies.
And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Now here's Johnson. Gets the three ball to go.
These two just going right at each other from deep.
Little bit of one-on-one action we've got on our hands here.
Outside MP. And another three for the WCBL.
He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
For Chumpsy, outside. Back to Johnson. Over MP. Johnson, no good that time.
You need a better look than that, Jed.
You're going to take the occasional bad shot. It does happen, but make sure you learn from it. Don't do it again.
And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team, chugging along nicely right now.
Dish to Tombo. Schroeder. Vlad Dermanenko for three. Knocks it down from distance.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know that he's as good as a layup from that distance?
From deep, it's MP. Count it from distance.
Since halftime, he's been money from beyond the arc. And when he's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Now here's McCall, now covered by MP. Dish to Tombo. Back to McCall. And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution for West All-Stars, Eric Benish.
Here's Schroeder.
Hey, right here.
Shot clock at 6. McCall, no good. And here's the West All-Stars. Passes to MP. Goes up on the wing. That one misses off the backboard.
He found himself in space and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And McCall tickles and twine.
Well, he's one guy that has not let the team down, but a few other guys. Can you come and pick up this pace too?
Here's Benish. MP, defended by McCall. Buries it from three-point range.
He scored most of the points out there by himself. His offense is a big part of the recipe for team success.
Outside, Tombo. Outside, McCall. Tombo sinks that one from the post.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Outside, MP. And it's stolen away by Dermanenko. It's Grant Tombo off the drive. Offensive board. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And a heads-up play there to read the bounce and capitalize on that second opportunity.
So both teams making some changes here. Now here's MP. McCall covering. And here's MP on the outside. The EYBL All-Stars pull it in. Inside. Aslanoglu. That's good. And so McCall picks up the assist.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
Dishes to Chu. Moore, guarded by Leftos. MP with the bucket.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
McCall outside. Pass over to Robinson.
Whose bat is that?
Aslanoglu tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Chu. From deep, it's MP. And another three for the WCBL.
He came out of the locker room on fire. Great second half for him so far.
Aslanoglu outside. Now Lack. McCall. Prachumsi with the screen. It's good, and there's a block called on the play, too. He'll get one free throw to make it a three-point play.
Fourth team foul.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team.
Pass to Schrader. MP. And another three for the WCBL. And so it's the EYBL with it. Cologne on the outside. Returns it to McCall. And out of bounds, the West All-Stars will take it.
Substitution for West All-Stars, Ben Bishop.
Here's Schrader. MP outside. No good on the triple. Left side, Lack. Out to Cologne. From downtown. They get it again. A nice shot there by Robinson.
I love second chance buckets. Robinson right on the spot at the right time.
Pass to Schrader. MP. The three-pointer goes.
MP.
He's too good a shooter to leave open. That's a breakdown defensively.
Now McCall. Cologne left side. Try to come back with a three of his own, but it's no good. And here's MP on the outside. And the rebound goes to EYBL. 3-on-3. And McCall tickles the twine.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
And that one's good from MP. Got a piece of it, and it's stolen by MP. Shoot! So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that about does it, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun. The EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together. First time playing a game at this level. And everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting scene. Well,
Hey!
there he is.
Hey!
The man
Watch
of the
it.
hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good to
Great
see you.
game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you. Because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going to get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. Bonjour, it's me, MP, and I'm coming to you live from France. And this is the very first episode of Out of Bounds, the web series that takes you behind the scenes of my basketball journey. And helping me film these videos is my main man, Xander Jones, our in-house filmmaker. Xander, come talk to the people.
Hey, I'm Xander. I'll be helping out MP with his social media content.
All right, get out of here. But Xander, you got any questions for your boy?
Yeah, how are you adjusting to life in France so far?
Woo, man, listen, I just got here yesterday, so I've basically unpacked my clothes, and that's it.
That's fair. When did you start hooping?
I'm actually about to head to the gym for my first practice with Paris FC Basket. I'm gonna meet my teammates, my coaches, and I'm just really looking forward to it all.
All right, after you settle in, what are you looking forward to the most about living in France?
I know it, but whatever. The food. My dad's an amazing chef, and he gave me this whole list of stuff I gotta try.
All right, well, what's on it?
Man, this thing is in categories, bro. I barely know how to say this stuff, but we got beef bourguignon, coq au vin, ratatouille, and cassoulet. He's got like 75 cheeses on the list and all kinds of breads.
Man, that sounds like a serious list.
Oh, yeah, my dad does not play when it comes to his food. But that all comes later, because I came here to prove myself against the best NBA prospects in France, and everything takes a backseat to that goal.
Bet that. Sounds like you're in for some exciting times out here.
And you're all along for the ride with me, so can't wait. Are we done? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, when I think we have enough, I'll give you a cut signal. I'll just straight up say we're good.
Oh, right. You said that before. My bad.
Nah, bro, look, don't sweat it. You know, you're doing great, bro. Your personality is really coming through, and that's what's gonna hook people. You know, they'll come for the basketball, but they want to get to know you, as a person. So,
luckily, I'm a yapper, so.
I could definitely see that. You got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery, really. I got my first game coming up in a couple of days, so I'm like, I gotta be ready.
Mm-hmm.